Hello everybody and welcome, my name is Garib, and today here on this exciting Yu-Gi-Oh! Video, we are going to be going over our Burning Abyss deck profile for you guys that I took to my locals last Saturday. I've been sick these last couple days, and so that's why videos have been kind of scarce, and that's why I did not upload this video on Sunday. Without further ado, we're going to be doing our Burning Abyss deck profile, and then afterwards we're going to discuss the matches that we faced, and you're going to see some spicy tech that the people of my Discord gave me a challenge to do with this deck that we'll explain once we get there. So without further ado, let's get started with the deck profile. So, because we're playing Burning Abyss, we are playing 2 Skarm, 2 Farfa, 1 Libic, and then 1 Calcab, 1 Seer, 1 Alec, 1 Graph, and 1 Barbar. This is the 10 Burning Abyss lineup that Thomas Rose uses, and when I was trying to figure out how to play Burning Abyss and how to actually be decent with the deck, I took a lot of inspiration from his deck profiles, changed a couple things, but I took a lot of inspiration from it, and so this is the deck that I decided to play with these 10 Burning Abyss. Burning Abyss is a really weird deck with some of the boss monsters that we play, but all of these, if you guys don't know what Burning Abyss monsters do, is if you control no spell or trap cards, you can special summon them, and then they all have effects when they get sent to the graveyard. And then our ways to turbo out Dante, we have ourselves one tour guide. If we could play more, I would play more. Then we have 3 Fiendish Rhino Warriors, which this card is really good because with Fiendish Rhino Warrior, Fiend monsters cannot be destroyed by card effects, which means when you're Burning Abyss monster, they destroy themselves when they are on the field with monsters that are not Burning Abyss monsters. But with Fiendish Rhino Warrior, they don't destroy themselves. So you can normal summon Fiendish Rhino Warrior, special a Burning Abyss, and then make your Dante. And then when Fiendish Rhino Warrior is sent to the graveyard, then we can send 1 Fiend type monster from our deck to the graveyard. This is one of the only 3 of, if not the only 3 of in the deck, because of one of our boss monsters needs monsters with different names in the graveyard, can't have monsters with the same name. So, but this card is so good that we wanted to play it at 3. Next, we're playing 2 Gallus Starbeast. This card's really good. It lets you special summon itself from your hand. And then the card that helps with making sure your graveyard does not have any 2-ofs is we have 2 Fairy Tale Snow. This card is broken. This card helped me beat out Cyber Dragons because I kept flipping Infinity face down after I baited out his Infinity's Negate. And so, gotta love Fairy Tale Snow. Helps fix your graveyard. It's really good. And then we're also playing a Danger package with the deck. So we're playing 2 Tsukinoko, and we have 2 Jackalope, and we're playing also 2 Nessie, and then 1 Dogman. Now, most people, I see them playing 2 Snake, 2 Jackalope, and maybe 1 Nessie or something like that. But I decided to do this ratio for cards because I wanted to try and go into Tomahawk if I needed to bring out Boral Sword and OTK my opponent. So I wanted that secondary thing, and then, I mean, they're dangers, so they're all pretty big, well, not big, but pretty decent beat sticks. Also, Jackalope and Snake are level 3s, so you can make Dante with them. Now on to our boss monsters. We're playing 3 Orbital Hydralanders, and this card is insane. This is the one where you need to control 5 or more monsters, or not control, you need to have 5 or more monsters in your graveyard with different names. You could special summon it, and then once per turn, quick effect, you can target 1 card on the field. Oh, sorry. You could send the top 3 cards from your deck to the graveyard as cost, and then if you control no no more than one of each monster in your graveyards, you can destroy one card on the field. It's really awesome. Best boss monster in our deck, that's why we're playing 3 of, because we could just keep special summoning it. And then we're playing the 1 BLS, 1 Dark Arm Dragon. And then the challenge of the day was for me to play Obelisk the Tormentor. And I played this in 1 duel, and then the guy destroyed it with Rongo. So, but I did play it. I had to trade for it before the event, and this was the challenge that was given to me, was summon out Obelisk. And I did not win the game that I summoned out Obelisk, but the next game I went in with 3 Hydralanders, and it was great. But yeah, we played 1 Obelisk. I would not play Obelisk again. It was really fun, but I actually had more times where I could summon Obelisk than Dark Arm Dragon, but Dark Arm Dragon is just infinitely better. So those were our boss monsters that we used. And then for our hand traps, we played 2 Ash, 2 Bell, and 2 Ghost Ogre. And so the reasons behind this, obviously Ash is Ash. Bell is good against graveyard effects. This actually came up a lot against Altergeist, which was kind of weird. And then Ghost Ogre, just stopping combo decks, is really good. No need to really explain those hand traps. And then last 3 cards of the deck, we are playing 3 Seconds Light. Pot of Greed is too good. And yeah, Burning Abyss is one of those decks where you could play 37 monsters, be absolutely fine, and then just play 3 Seconds Light. It's really good. Next, moving on to the extra deck, we played 2 Dantes. Didn't have room really in the extra deck for the 3rd Dante, and I never really wanted to summon the 3rd Dante, so 2 is a pretty good number. And then the 1 Beatrice. I think I was playing Burning Abyss wrong because I barely summoned this card, but yeah. And then to go off with the Beatrice, we played 1 Dante Pilgrim of the Burning Abyss. I never summoned this card because the times that I did have Beatrice on the board, they just send it back to my hand. And then for our other XZ monster, we played 1 Galaxy Tomahawk for the danger play. I think I did this once, and when I activated its effect, it got Ghost Ogred. So, I mean, it was kind of okay. I still made Boral Sword, but it was kind of like eh. Then for our Tomahawk monsters, we got Proxy Dragon, Link Spider, Land Flankus, and Coolfort Genius. I mean, these were good the one time I used them. And then we had for our nightmares, I played 1 Unicorn and 1 Phoenix. I meant to play a Cerberus as well, but I forgot to put it in there, so that's why I think I added Land Flankus at the end because I needed a 15th card. But I would have played Cerberus instead of Land Flankus. And then we had our Borlode. And then the MVP for the deck is the $4 German Boral Sword. That's right. This card OTK'd so many people, and it was really funny because I'm not used to playing with foreign cards. This is the first foreign card that I've actually used in a deck. And so every time they'd be like, what's Boral Sword do? I'd pick it up to read it, look at it for like 20 seconds, and then realize it was in German and have to look it up on my phone. So really good card, and definitely the MVP of the deck. And then 2 cards I never summoned. We have Isolde and Summon Sorceress. And so that was my deck. I don't know where I put my side deck. I think I already dismantled it, so I can't tell you what was in my side deck, unfortunately. But matchups. So I played against a Rongo deck, Cyber Dragons, Altergeist, and then I don't remember what my 4th matchup was. Oh, Pendulum Magicians, that's right. And my record was 0 wins, 1 tie, and 3 losses. I won 1 game, at least 1 game in every single match. And yeah, I don't know. Like, I guess I wasn't playing the deck right. I need more practice with the deck. But I play a different deck every week at locals, and so really the only two consistent decks that I play are Six Samurais and Prank Kids, and so I need to plan more ahead when going to my locals and practice with the deck more, instead of deciding the morning of what deck that I want to use. But yeah, so it was pretty good. Cyber Dragons, I won game 1, he won game 2 and game 3. And then against Pendulum Magicians, I won game 1, he won game 2, and we tied, and we went to time game 3. Rongo, he won game 1, I won game 2, he won game 3. And then Altergeist, I won game 1, he won game 2, and game 3. So if you guys noticed a pattern, game 2 and 3 is where I kind of hurt a little bit. Altergeist was rough because I wasn't expecting to play the Altergeist guy that is at my locals. I didn't think he was going to be there. But yeah, so that's kind of my recap of my locals. It's the Burning Abyss deck profile that I played. And tomorrow, guys, we are going to be uploading the kind of a combo video, YGO Pro replay video showing how I planned to play the deck. But yeah, that's gonna be it. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, make sure to smash the like button, subscribe if you guys are new, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.